So I was going through that CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure Lab Exam topics, and when I looked up the official website, CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure version 1.1 Lab Exam. Here, basically, what has happened, there has been some changes. So we are going to talk about those changes first. So the CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure Lab Exam, the practical exam, basically, they already announced some graded labs, some labs that you can use basically. So you can use to test what kind of lab environment is going to be there. We don't really need to worry about that part. But if you go to the second announcement that has been there, so what they have done now, they have introduced this thing called this AI, artificial intelligence. Nothing new. This artificial intelligence, this AI concept has been also introduced to the lab exam now. It was not part of the lab exam. In the data center network, they already announced some AI switches and all. So it was expected to see the AI getting added in the data center, but they in fact added the artificial intelligence, this AI concept, in almost like all the tracks. Changes will not happen like immediately, but they will happen. So what we are going to do now, let's quickly go through the changes that are supposed to happen after like 1 or 2 years. We still have like plenty of time. From the enterprise infrastructure point of view, we still have like at least 2 years. So this is our regular content, the enterprise infrastructure lab exam. It's as usual, nothing special here. But if I click on this CCIE Practical Lab Exam here, exam updates. So very recently, like 13 hours ago, very recently, like they have announced that there is going to be a new module in the lab exam. So current module has current CCIE lab exam has 2 modules. One is called like design module. One is the design module, and one is the like do module. Deploy, operate, and optimize. So design module is basically 3 hours, and do module is 5 hours. It's a 8 hours lab exam. You are supposed to pass the design module. You are supposed to pass the do module. You'll have to score like minimum in both, and then you will have to score like minimum overall, and then you are going to get your certification. But now what they have done, they have also introduced this AI deploy, operate, and optimize. Basically, AI do module has also been added to the lab exam, to the CCIE lab exam. So this is going to be 1 hour first of all. So now there are going to be like 3 modules instead of 2 modules in the lab exam. One is going to be like regular our design module. The second is going to be like the do module, and the third one is going to be AI do module. This is like what they are saying, that they will reduce the time of the design module to like 2 hours. Do module will remain as it is 5 hours, and the AI do module basically will be again for like 1 hour. So 2 hours, 1 hour, and then 5 hours. That's how they are going to we'll confirm the timing, but that's how they are planning to release. They are planning to introduce the AI do in the upcoming lab exams. It is an 1 hour module. It introduces AI as a tool set. Like there will be some tools that we will have to work on. No details about these tools as of now. As the new announcements come, most probably in the next Cisco Live event, they will announce some new things regarding the same. But at the moment, there is no particular information on this, what kind of tool sets they want us to use. But they are going to introduce AI as a tool set for the expert level exam, designed to assist with the network configuration, troubleshooting, optimization, and code creation. And this AI tool set will only be available in this AI 2 module. This will be there, and candidates will have access to GenAI, Cisco native AI, AI assistant, AI ops, agentic ops. So these are the like some clients, basically multimodal LLM clients. So some AI level stuff will be available to you in the lab exam, and you will have to use these AI tools to complete the task, whatever task they give in the lab exam in that particular AI do module. So design module is now 2 hours. Earlier it was 3 hours. Now it is 2 hours. The do module remains 5 hours. Basically everything that we will talk about throughout our CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure content will remain as it is. Like you still need to learn all the technological aspect of the content, like traditional routing and switching, the SD-WAN, the SDA, the automation programming, the MPLS. So all the rest of the things will remain exactly as it is. And they have reduced the time of the design module from 3 hours to 2 hours now. And they have introduced 1 hour like for the AI deploy, operate and optimize module. And currently, like it's not like they have introduced it right away. So current format has design 3 hours, do 5 hours. New format design 2 hours, do 5 hours. It remains as it is. And AIDOO basically is something new that they have introduced. So 1 hour is going to be for the AI. And they announced they are planning to announce these things like in Cisco Live London on Feb 2027. And it will still take some time for this content to get reflected in our exam. Like if you talk about especially enterprise infrastructure, it will be like it is like Feb to 2028. We still have like quite long time to get this in the exam. But on May 20 they announced this, like yesterday they announced this. Then in 27 in the data center they will introduce this AI toolset. June 27 practical exam will now include the AI do module for the data center. August 27 collaboration. September 27 is security service provider, and Feb 28 is going to be for the enterprise infrastructure. However, it's to be confirmed, so no exact confirmed date, but it's approximately like Feb 28, and the automation wireless will then be in the June 2028. And in the CCIE automation exam, that we have, the DevNet that they used to call, the CCIE automation exam has been also updated. So whoever is preparing for the CCIE automation, there have been some minor updates in that, so they can look up their website to know about the changes that have happened in the specifically CCIE automation exam, not our enterprise exam, but our CCIE automation exam. So do module is basically AI as a tool set where candidates will have the access to some AI tools, and some tasks might be given, so you will have to use those tools to complete those tasks. And they are saying that this is more focused on the production environment, more focused on the industry environment, basically how the industry is basically going from like traditional to the software defined to the AI network. They are also introducing these things to cope up with the changes, to keep up with the changes, I will say, that are happening. So this is one post that you can, this is one blog post that you can read about this to know more and more detail about this AI. And then to get more details about it, by the way, you can just click on this link, visit CCIE Practical Exam. So here they have explained the in detail about that AIDOO. So effective June 27, first of all, the changes will appear in the data center. So in the data center core exam, they already have introduced like the AI concept. So it was almost like confirmed that they will also introduce in the lab exam sooner or later. So the very first changes that will happen in the data center, that is still 1 year. Still there is like one whole year for the same. So June 27, and then like then the changes will reflect to the other tracks as well. So design module, do module, and then AI do module. So it is 1 hour fixed. There are going to be like hands-on access to the AI tools that you will have to use, and practice based on the same, complete the tasks based on the same. And the points, like they will not show like what question is like of what points, like how many points are there for every question. They will not basically show you that. So design module, as it is, as we have right now, design module includes some multiple choice questions, some drag and drop questions that basically you will get it's more like you will get an email from the client, and client will explain some issues that they are facing and they want you to assist with that. So some MCQ, some drag and drop, those kind of questions are basically expected in the design module, which remains as it is. But the time has been reduced from 3 hours to 2 hours. Then the the do module where we have to hands-on, where we have to do the labs hands-on regarding routing and switching, MPLS, DMV, PN, IPsec, SD-WAN, SDA, automation programming, all that part remains exactly the same. So it's not like you can just skip all the technical training or all these technical discussion that we are having now. So you will have to still go through all the technical stuff for the CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure, security, or whatever content is there in the exam. Then the AIDOO module, basically candidates will be deploying, operating, and optimizing the network technology and solution using AI as the tool set. So hands-on device access will be there. Some web-based items might be there. They have not released like exact details about the same, but they will later on, as they release the updates, we will get to know more and more about it. But at the moment, like, they have not released any particular information in detail about it. So earlier you had to pass like the 2 modules, but now you have to pass 3 modules. So module 1, module 2, and module 3. You will have to score minimum in each and every module. You will have to score minimum in every module, and you will have to score like minimum overall so that you can clear the exam. So you will have to like, let's say, for example, let's say that the passing criteria for the module 1 is 70%, passing criteria for module 2 is 70%, and the passing criteria for the module 3 is 70%. Let's say, assuming. So you will have to score minimum 70% in module 1, minimum 70% in module 2, and minimum 70% in module 3, and whatever is overall. Let's say overall is 75%. So you will have to score overall 75% in all in combined like all the 3 modules. Then you will be considered as pass. So if you score like 72%, if you score 73%, if you score 74%, you cleared every module, but you will still fail overall. You will pass in module 1, you will pass in module 2, you will pass in module 3, and since you did not get the minimum score overall, you will still fail. So earlier, like, this was for 2 sections, 2 modules, but now it is going to be for the 3 modules, right? And the release dates and all that thing. So when these changes will be released and all, so that is there. Currently, no other information is present here. Currently, no other details, no other information is present here. So the documentation, they are saying that the documentation page will be available during the lab exam. You can refer to this documentation page in the lab exam also to know about the tools and all that thing. When they release more and more detail about what things to expect in the exam, we will keep updating you. But this is one change that has happened in the practical exam. It will reflect approximately after like 2 years for our enterprise infrastructure content. It's like Feb 2028, and you will still need to go through all these things. It's not like they have introduced AI, so you don't have to go through all these things. You will still need to go through like all these network infrastructure, software-defined technology, transport technology, infrastructure security and services, infrastructure automation and programming. All these things like you will still have to go through. And in addition to like when they release some documents, when they release some books, maybe focusing on the things that they are expecting in the exam. Regarding that AIDOO, we will know more about it. But at the moment, they have not released any such update. So at the moment, you have to focus on this part so that you can be ready for at least module 1 and module 2, design and do module. And then when they release some documentation, some videos, some details about the tools that they will be using in their practical exam, then we will talk about that stuff as well. But currently the content remains as it is. There has not been any changes in the existing content. This remains as it is. This will remain as it is, only like they have introduced one new module in the practical exam. So this is like always like keep an eye on this. There is a link from where you can keep an eye on the changes that might reflect sooner or later. And yeah, so see, CCNA certification is also being refreshed. So looks like there is also going to be some changes in the CCNA content. Good time to do the changes. So CCIE practical exams, not only enterprise, but every exam is including the due module. So always keep an eye on this link. Bookmark it, save it. Always keep an eye on this link. Basically, it includes it includes like all the changes that are planned to happen sooner or later. So it looks like the CCNA is also being refreshed to the version 2.0. Anyone who's preparing for the CCNA, they will also need to now check this new content. I will discuss that with the CCNA guys later on, but some changes are also happening in the CCNA. Good time to do the changes. AI and network operations and management. Okay. Right. So this is from our curriculum point of view, from our content point of view, enterprise infrastructure. This is what to expect from the changes point of view. This is what we expect from the changes point of view. Like this is you'll have to now learn about some AI tools as well. Not right now, but whenever some details are available, you will need to focus on some AI tool sets as well. Now let's take some questions, doubts. Please ask. You can unmute and ask, please. Hmm. Yes, yes. This year and the next year also. This year and next year both basically. So since in enterprise the tentative date is Feb 2028, which is like still 2 years. So if you're planning to take the exam, I would say like you have like 2 years in total to attempt before things get changed. So this year or the next year, basically 2 years we will have to properly prepare and attempt the exam. More question, guys. So you will still need to learn all these things, right? It's not like you can just skip and focus specifically on the AI. That's not how it's going to be. You will still need to learn all these technology basically stuff, all these things still. But AI is something that you will also have to now go through.